Man, I had an intervention this morning, and the guy immediately agreed to go. Immediately. This wasn't an intervention where we had to do a lot of convincing of the individual that there was an issue and they needed to get some help for it. Guy's been in treatment a couple of times. This was more about what's going to be different this time. And that was really a question the family couldn't answer. I mean, they could have done this by themselves, but the wife said, nah, I'm much more comfortable bringing you up here because it raises a level of seriousness and you can explain things where we can't. And that's what it came down to. He wanted to know, like, what's going to be different? I've already been in treatment twice. Guy had, like, no hope. And this is common, happens all over this country. I see it all the time. He asked me what was going to be different this time, and I explained to him, I said, man, the treatment programs that you've been to, and this is predominantly how treatment programs operate, is they give you a lot of information about what recovery can look like once you leave. And you're going to a program where they're going to show you that you can feel what recovery is like while you're there. To actually take a guy, meet him where he is, knee to knee, and start healing. Not information, not insurance-driven curriculum where you got to talk about King Baby or you got to talk about this, or where the clinicians are in their office or the case managers, whoever's running the groups that day, are in their office just, frantically looking for some topics just to kill some time. That's what's mostly out here. And I told him, if you're willing to give it everything you've got, if you're willing, if you take the attitude of you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly, and you really want some change in your life and you follow every direction, you will be just fine. Not only will you come out of there ready to roll, you're going to come out of there ready to help other people. And he latched onto that. He bought into it. And he's packing. And I came up here and grabbed me a burger while he's spending a little time with his kids and his wife before he leaves. We got a couple hours before we got to get to the airport. And there's some interventionists out here like, whoa, you left him now? Yeah, it was this type of case where I'm not going to sit around staring at him while he's playing with his kids. He didn't need that. He's committed. He's going. The reason he was resistant to going after his last treatment to this one is because he's like, screw it, man. They don't work. And that's the mindset of most people in this country. And you know what? I've spent a lot of time on social media defending the treatment industry without fully understanding that the treatment field that I was defending is good quality care. And what most of the public is experiencing is nonsense. I won't defend that. So I'm gonna head on back here and pick this guy up. I have no concerns at all about leaving him there with his wife and his kids. Spend a little quality time before he has to head out for 90 days. This is what healing looks like. This is what just being real looks like. This is just life, man. This guy's struggling. This guy's suffering. He's got four adorable kids. Two of them brand new. And he wakes up every morning not wanting to be who he is and no way at all to figure out how not to be. And the experiences that he had of where everyone says the solution should be, which is your typical treatment center, failed him. He sat through every group, and he said he left full of fear and anxiety and shame and guilt just as much as he went in there with. Said he did some worksheets, step 1 worksheets, step 2 worksheets, where they give you this little worksheet and you fill it out and they're like, oh, congratulations, you did step 1. It's bullshit. No, you didn't. Step 1 is an experience. It's a very painful experience. But a step 1 isn't some freaking worksheet you fill out in the treatment center. A 2-pager. It's stupid.